Hello friends, welcome to Physics Live channel. Today we are going to study some problems in Newtonian mechanics, equation of motion. First problem, from the given diagram, after what time the two blocks will separate. The two block, a constant force F is applied to the big block. The small block will remain at rest and big block will pass from below. Acceleration of big block, that is, we know that the equation, that is, force is equal to mass into acceleration. From that, A is equal to F external divided by mass, that is capital F by capital M. F and M are constant, so acceleration is constant. We know the displacement equation, S is equal to ut plus half at square, where displacement is capital L, u is the initial velocity, that's equal to 0, and A is F by M, so half F by M into t square. T is the time that is given from this equation, that is under root 2 Lm divided by capital F. This is the time after which the two block separate. Next question, in which in the figure shown equation of motion of block which is displaced horizontally is. Consider the system in which a mass is connected to two springs of spring constant K. The mass is horizontally moving. That means the moment is x. So the two springs experience a restoring force, that is minus kx. So equation is F is equal to ma. A is x double dot. That is minus 2ks is equal to mx double dot. So minus 2k by m x equal to x double dot plus 2k by m into x is equal to 0. This is the equation of motion of the system. Next problem, in which write equation of motion for given figure if the block is displaced to the positive x direction. Then in the figure we know that the spring experiences a restoring force which is opposite to the displacement along x direction, positive x direction, and also there is a force electrostatic, that is F is equal to QE. So there is three forces which is QE and KX in the same direction and the displacement in the opposite direction. That means minus KX minus QE is equal to mx double dot. This is the equation of motion. Next problem, consider a particle of mass m attached to two identical springs, each of length L and spring constant K. The equilibrium configuration is the one where the springs are unstretched. There are no other external forces on the system. If the particle is given a small displacement along x-axis, what will be the equation of motion for small oscillation? Here in the question they are given that the mass which is connected to a spring of length L and spring constant K, and it is displaced through the x direction. So the springs are elongated, then the elongation is under root L square plus x square, because x and L are perpendicular. That means this length is under root L square plus x square. From that we get the extension, that is this new length minus odd length, that is new length is under root L square plus x square minus old length, that is L. We know that the in which the mass is moving, that the springs which experiences the restoring forces. The restoring forces Kx, here x is t, that is t is the extension, that is under root L square plus x square minus L. But after the resolution we know that that is kt sin theta, kt cos theta, kt sin theta, kt cos theta. So kt sin theta is in opposite direction, so they are cancel. Kt cos theta and kt cos theta which is in the same direction, so it experiences an opposite force to that of displacement. So the equation of motion will be F is equal to mx double dot, so in which there is two forces, that is minus 2kt cos theta is equal to mx double dot is the equation, in which we know that the cos theta is equal to x divided by under root L square plus x square from the figure, and t is extension, that is under root L square plus x square minus L. Substitute cos theta and t in the equation and also multiply inside the x divided by under root L square plus x square, we get like this, and in which we can take x outside and take L from numerator and denominator and cancel. We know that it is can be written as 1 plus x square by L square all power minus half. According to binomial expansion, 1 plus x all power, and that is 1 plus nx. Like we can write this like this, and from that we can simplify the result as m d square x by dt square plus k x cube by L square is equal to 0. This is the equation of motion of the system. In next question, and the figure show that the block is displaced from equilibrium position by a distance x. Its equation of motion will be. Here we know that the mass is hanged by a spring, in which the equilibrium means it have a weight mg, and also there is a initial restoring force, that is kx naught. From that equilibrium it moves in displacement x below. That means before the displacement it has an equilibrium, that is kx naught is equal to mg. The equation of motion is changes after displacement kx. After displacement x, there is an additional restoring force kx. So the equation is changes as mg minus kx plus x naught is equal to mx double dot. So from that we know that kx naught is equal to mg, so this will cancel. So minus kx is equal to mx double dot, x double dot plus k by m into x is equal to 0. This is the answer. Next question. A body of mass m falls from rest at a height h under gravity, acceleration due to gravity g, through a dense medium which provides a resistive force F is equal to minus kv square, where k is a constant and v is the speed. It will hit the ground with the what kinetic energy? So we know that F is equal to ma, in which the force acting for a body which is falls from a height h means there is a resistive force which is opposite to the displacement, that is kv square, which is direct towards upward, and the weight which is directed towards downward. So mg minus kv square is the effective force, that's equal to ma. From that A is equal to g minus kv square by m. Acceleration, we have two equations, that is d square x by dt square. Also in terms of x we can write the acceleration as v dv by dx, that's equal to g minus k by m into v square. In this we can separate the variable by variable separable form. v dv divided by g minus k by m v square is equal to dx. Integrate from 0 to vf and 0 to h. We substituted as g minus k by m v square is equal to y, and derivate minus 2v k by m dv is equal to dy. v dv is equal to dy m divided by minus 2k. Okay, substitute these in this expression. We know that v dv is equal to dy m by minus 2k, this is y. Substitute this and we know that integrate this, we get h. dy by y, that is we know that 1 by x derivative with respect to x means log x, here log y. Here m by minus 2k into log y into 0 to vf is equal to h. Substitute y and we substitute the upper limit minus lower limit, we get h. From that we find the vf, that is final velocity we get the expression that is Vf square is mg by k into 1 minus e raised to minus 2 kh divided by m. We know that kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. We know that half mvf square is the final kinetic energy when it hit the ground. That's equal to half m square g by k into 1 minus e raised to minus 2 kh divided by m. Next question, in which a particle of mass m is thrown upward with velocity v, there is retarding air resistance proportional to the surface of the velocity with the proportionality constant k. If the particle attains the maximum height after time t and g is the gravitational acceleration, what is the velocity v? We know that here the particle of mass m is thrown upward. That means the resistive forces below, directed below, because the resistive force is opposite to that of motion, and also weight is always downward. So kv square and mg like this, and the moment is like this. So the equation of motion is changes as minus mg minus kv square is equal to ma. From that we get a is equal to minus g minus k by mv square. dv by dt is equal to this. So we can get like this, and integrate from v0 to 0 means we have a velocity when it is thrown upward, and after it gets a final displacement it gets the velocity as 0. Okay, and we also integrate the time with the 0 to t0, and we know that 1 by x square plus a square integration, that is 1 by a tan inverse x by a. Okay, so here we know that a is under root mg by k, that is 1 by a tan inverse x is v, x by a is under root mg by k, and we substitute the upper limit and lower limit. We get the answer as like this: v0 is equal to under root mg by k tan of root k root g divided by root m into t. This is the answer. If m is equal to 1 or unit mass is thrown, means the answer is like this.